BRB Doing Disney explores a more mature side of Disney. We want to keep the magic alive for everyone for as long as possible. So before we dive into today's content, we want to make it clear that this podcast is intended for a mature audience. Our discussions often include adult themes, strong language, and a critical analysis of Disney's more complex elements, which could include peeking behind the magic curtain and may not be suitable for younger mouse ears. Listener discretion is advised. You can't look at each other.
Why I bring projects.
You're just like, I'm just gonna keep my... Don't distract me, I have to watch the sounds.
I'm just gonna keep shuffling these cards.
Welcome back to BRB Doing Disney. I'm Cass.
I'm Shanira.
And I'm Megan.
And Happy New Year. Welcome back to our first episode of 2024.
Woo!
Woo! I hope your holidays were amazing and blessed in every way possible. What was that? Did you just sniff yourself?
No, I had to clear my throat. I was trying to do it quietly. Don't call me. Cut to Lieutenant Agnon. Did you just smell yourself?
Did you just smell yourself?
No, I did not.
No, the answer is
But
no.
thanks.
We hope your holidays were amazing and wonderful, filled with happiness. And if they couldn't have been, then we hope that the rest of 2024 goes well for you. I think this is going to be a pretty fun episode. We are going to do our predictions based off of announcements and rumors that are coming to mostly Disney World. There might be some Disneyland and some international park rumors and speculations in
Or
there.
Movies?
Movies?
Movies? Shows?
Maybe.
I can think of one.
That's not a speculation. They just announced it.
Yeah, mind.
What?
I was
Wait,
thinking
what
of
did I miss?
Mando. Never mind.
Oh, did they announce Mando, the new season? Or a movie?
No.
It's a
Did
movie.
it?
They're gonna do a movie.
Oh, this is the
Mando
first time
movie.
hearing about this, so...
Oh,
Hey!
I
Surprise!
sent it
Tell
on
me
Instagram.
you don't watch Shanira's Instagram
Yeah,
stories without
fine,
telling me
Cass.
you don't watch Shanira's Instagram stories.
To be fair,
Or pay attention to our group chats.
Yeah, apparently.
To be fair, today was a busy day, and also...
Wasn't today.
Oh, well, I don't watch anybody's
Okay.
Facebook stories or Instagram stories, like, hardly ever, until somebody says, oh, you should go watch this Instagram story. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like when you said about Lorine's Instagram story about the stormtroopers. I was
If you
like,
are listening to this, please watch our Instagram stories. We do a lot
Yeah,
of important things
we
in there.
do.
Including polling all of you for what you think your predictions are going to be for 2024. And so I have all of those answers for this episode, and I'm excited. about
so excited. But we are going to actually start the episode with a tarot card pool for Disney World, the Disney company as a whole. What are
Disney
we?
for? I think we should do for BRB doing Disney.
Okay, for BRB doing
Yeah,
Disney. Okay,
a nice pod poll. Are we each gonna do one? Like we each do our own pod poll, or do
Oh,
we
you
want
wanna
to
do,
like
like,
an overall?
do we want to do
pod
like a 3-card?
it. I think it's
poll.
one card each.
Yeah, I think we do
Okay.
a 3-card pool, but we each pull a card.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
And the Shanira is shuffling the
This
cards.
is a Disney villains tarot deck.
I got
If anyone's
Who?
curious.
2 tarot decks from Shanira for Christmas, and I'm so excited. One of them was Hocus Pocus, which I can't wait to bust open because the artwork looks beautiful. We will also take a picture of this and post it on our probably Instagram story.
Feel free to shuffle when you get the deck as well. But you're actually, you know what? I want to do this one more time. I want to put my intentions into it more.
Okay,
I wasn't really thinking about it.
Hold, please, as we draw the cards.
Let me just manifest all our wishes and desires.
I'll put hold music in.
May all your dreams come true. I have the reference book too, But I think we should just try to interpret them on our own first, and then look at what this book says. Personally,
Yeah, I know nothing about tarot cards, so
As a
well, we
person-
know, but you know things about Disney
gonna
villains.
be.
You know
oh,
Disney villains.
That's true.
So
And I know a little bit about.
I don't have like tarot stuff memorized at all.
But
Like
you bent the shit out of these.
I'm just
That's
trying to
why I
shuffle
don't-
them.
That's why I don't. Yeah, I don't
do
shuffle mine
the
either.
I do
How'd you
that, and then just
win?
whatever comes out. Like,
Thanks, Mom, for the Disney villains tarot card.
yeah. Also, thanks Shanira's mom for the tarot, because that's how I got my Hocus Pocus cards.
cards.
Because I already had the
I'm gonna argue with this. Although, okay, no, I'm not gonna argue with that. It's fine.
I didn't look at the bottom.
Oh,
of
you didn't
back
look at the bottom?
on mine. Okay.
Are we doing past, present, future? Or are we just gonna do like one card pull?
I just did one. I think we
okay.
just do one for the year.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so each one of us are going to, and then we'll combine the predictions.
Yeah.
I think yours are like the updated version of mine.
Oh, they could
think-
be.
The artwork looks different. Oh, there we go. Oop.
One that just flew out.
Yep, that's what I do. They're on the floor. Ooh, okay. Alrighty. Well, Miss Shanira, you pulled first, so you
Okay.
can give yours. And I think what we can do is interpret them our way, and then you can just like give us the guide
Yeah.
as well.
like
that
that.
way we know,
Yeah.
like for real,
Yeah.
for real, for real.
So I like this. For reference, this year for me is all about. Last year was about being like authentic to myself, but this year I'm trying to be the me that I want to be, like being exactly the person that I want to be and doing the things that I want to do. So the card that I pulled was for BRB doing Disney in classic fashion is the Empress. Do we want to guess which villain it
Hey.
is? Do we want to guess?
The Empress.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Yzma?
Oh, I wish.
Oh.
I wish.
Hold on.
It gives similar. She gives similar energy. I'll give that. That's a hint.
Scary beyond all reason.
Is it the evil queen from Snow White?
No,
Empress.
it is.
Is it Maleficent?
No.
Ah, damn it.
Damn
okay.
it. Okay.
Mother knows best.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think there could be better Empress villains.
Yeah.
I wonder
be
who the
honest.
priest is. Now I'm gonna have to look through these
I
and like
like-
find all of them.
The Empress card. I don't think that we take our power from other people's golden hair and suck their energy into our youth.
But people
But-
do call me mommy, so
This
Yeah.
is true.
we do.
shout out to our friends that call us mommies.
Yeah. Hi guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna interpret that. We'll see what the book says. But like the Empress card in general, I think it's really us like stepping into our power.
I was
like,
gonna
into
say
our
that.
full,
Yeah.
like potential. Like I feel like we've really like created a lot of foundations for things that are like really big and like passion projects for us too. Like not just like tiny little like, oh, that's cool. Like no, like these are things like that we've put like all our whole heart into, and we're making some big changes this year. And so I think that really is in line with that. The book says, let's see, not me opening the book and it being the exact page that it needs to be on. Okay, universe.
We like that.
Anyways, it says, the Empress. Like Mother Gothel, the Empress is a powerful maternal figure who places a high
Mommies.
value on beauty.
Okay.
Mother Gothel uses a magic flower to keep her youthful appearance for hundreds of years, but when the flower's magic is transferred to Rapunzel, Gothel is determined to stay young by any means necessary. Even if it means keeping Rapunzel locked away in a tower. Spoiler alerts if you haven't seen Tangled.
Also, if you haven't seen Tangled, what rock have you been living under?
What are you
Yeah,
doing? Yes.
Right?
So upright, it was upright. The Empress reminds you to appreciate the beauty all around you, but remember that beauty is more than skin deep. Now is a great time to nurture your friendships and connect with the magic and splendor of nature. Like, I love that because like you've talked a lot about like finding the magic and the magical moments this year, and I feel like that's right in line with that. It says, gather some friends for a stroll outside and enjoy the fresh air. Enchanted flowers, princesses and towers, who knows what magic you may stumble upon.
Yeah, it sounds like going to Disney. Also,
Aw,
I feel like that was
cute.
also just told us to go touch grass.
Yes,
So
go touch grass. We should probably
go ocean, which I got to do when we went home. I got to do like a little polar bear plunge in the Pacific Ocean. It was awesome. Oh, and I found Yzma is the moon, and
Okay.
Maleficent is the high priestess.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fitting.
okay. That
Yeah.
checks.
And
That
then Snow White, the evil queen from Snow White, is on the Queen of Wands, and also another one, the Seven of Wands. Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's not that many villains. They would have to double up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and Megan.
I don't even know who this villain is. I won't lie.
Oh.
Oh.
I pulled the world card.
The world is...
Oh, interesting. I don't know who that is either.
Okay, but like major arcana cards, right?
Yeah.
Okay, also death is Hades.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Which
That
is
only makes sense.
yeah. I don't know who that is.
Who is this, Shanira?
Oh, the
And
world. I
while-
just found it.
No. First answer my question.
I don't know. Oh, there was another one I was flipping through here, and I was like, I don't know. So I'm on the...
Some devil-looking dude with a crystal ball. Just so y'all can visualize.
Does it say?
The Horned King?
From what?
I don't know.
King.
Pause. I think we need to look it up.
Pause again.
Sorry, I don't have my phone.
Hold music. I got it. A Horned King. Maybe from Fantasia 2000?
Well, maybe.
I feel like maybe he's new from like...
Horned King. Disney. Oh, The Black Cauldron.
Oh.
So
yeah, I've never seen
old.
that one.
Oh.
1985.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't have gotten there. I think I've watched that movie maybe. He
How
was
do you-
also
how
in
do you
Once Upon a
interpret
Halloween in
that
2005.
card for...
I feel like that just means we need to go to the world.
Yeah.
The Disney World.
The Disney World.
Not travel the actual world. No, we just
No,
need to go
no,
back to
I want to
Disney
go to
World.
the world.
The world.
The
We
Disney
will
World.
go to Italy and France
World
travel the
Showcase.
world
and the
easily
UK
and World
Canada
Showcase.
and Mexico and Norway,
I also,
Germany,
for me, that means just like giving
And
yourself
China.
the world, like
Morocco.
for yourself, not like having someone else give you the world, but like deciding what you want in like creating what
Yeah.
you want for this year and this life and your little world that you live in.
Yes, I love that.
I don't know if that's actually what the tarot deck is. That's how
I mean, it's all, but it's
that's how I
also
take
like
that.
what comes to you, like that. No, that resonates. I like that. It says the world represents completion, transformation, and achieving goals that have long been worked towards,
love it.
such as the moment the mysterious feared Horn King is finally able to summon the cauldron born. Was it upright or upside down?
It was upright.
The world upright. You're at the end of a long...
Uh-oh. She's breathing
big
heavily.
words that I don't know. Let me restart this.
What's it? What's the spelling?
Would you like me to read it?
I'm just reading over it. You're at the end of a long journey and success is at hand. Savor the moment by reflecting on everything it took for you to get here. You've worked hard and are finally achieving your long-term goals.
Hey.
Pause to enjoy your success before stepping into the next phase of life. The world calls for celebration. Cheers. It doesn't say cheers. I
World
added that.
celebration?
Okay. I love this.
World celebration? What?
Love that.
I
much.
do too. I love that.
This was the word.
I love this for us.
Oh, I was gonna say arduous. I was shut. That's why I was like, can you spell it for me? And I was like, in my head, I was like, it's arduous.
How do you...
Like I was.
I've never heard this word before today. Before right now.
And so what we have learned.
All right. And to round it out, another major arcana card.
Stop.
And
Yes, that's us. That's
Main
us
character
energy.
Let's go.
Anybody want to? Do you want to guess what it is? It's a good one.
It's not the Fool, is it? It's not the one that I looked at. Okay.
No.
The Fool card, though, for those of you out there, is Kronk, which checks out.
I love that.
It is. I see that.
That's awesome.
Is it the Lovers? Damn it.
Which the Lovers card is actually True Love in this, and it's Ursula with Ariel and Eric on it, which I really like. I'll pull it out for you because I saw it.
Is it
Think of the theme that we've talked about like since we started this.
the Magician?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, it's the
No.
Magician, and
Wait,
is
it Dr. Facilier?
it's Dr. Facilier. So
Oh my god! Of course.
And
And then
he's-
how come every time I open to a page, it's the one we need?
and he's pulling 3 cards. So
Hey.
he's got
Oh.
friends on the other side. He's got some cool little voodoo guys. So
have
and he's got his
goosebumps.
cool yeah, I know. It's really cool. I love it. So the Magician is actually one of the few our major arcana cards that I don't like have memorized, but I feel like it kind of speaks for itself when it comes to like interpreting the card as it is right now. Just kind of off the top of my head and in this situation. I mean, magician.
Yeah.
I think if I recall correctly, there is some deception regarding in the Magician card because he is a magician. It's illusion. So you'll have to read the description. But other than that,
Yeah, he does have like his shadows are different than like the things he's holding up. It says the Magician is a figure with limitless raw talent and creativity.
hey,
Like the Magician, smooth-talking Dr. Facilier is a flashy conjurer. It's been a long day. I'm sorry.
flashy conjurer.
Dr. Facilier is a flashy conjurer and a powerful sorcerer who stops at nothing to achieve his goals. Was it upright?
Yeah.
Okay.
It actually was like it fell on the ground and I picked it up and it was upright.
that.
So
The Magician upright. Inspiration is everywhere. You're feeling creative, unstoppable, and ready to conjure up your wildest dreams. Embrace the creative impulses that come over you with flair because now's your time to shine. Seize the moment, baby. Doesn't say baby. I added that.
it's like
The Magician
they got
Tarot.
they got real casual.
The Magician Tarot card indicates that it's time to harness your potential and put your hidden powers to good use.
Yay!
Period.
I love that. I think that
That's
works.
such a good reading.
Yeah, I love that.
Welcome to 2024.
Yeah, that's a good reading. That's a good first reading.
It
You haven't
was.
read on these yet, have you?
No, that
Yeah.
was the first reading I've done with
That was
these
a good
cards.
first
They're
reading.
very connected to the podcast energy now.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, it's not Ursula.
Can
It's
I have your
Vanessa.
card?
Yes, that's Vanessa. It's. I mean,
Yeah, you gotta take a picture of them. I do like that the Empress card she's holding Hansi's hair.
Oh yeah, the tower is
blonde,
Rapunzel's
yeah.
tower.
That's cute.
Yeah, these are really cool. Yeah, these are
They
definitely
are.
different than the ones that I have. I'll have to show you mine. These are nicer. Mine are the old version, and ooh, Justice is Callahan from Big Hero 6,
Hmm.
and the devil is Chernobog. Oh, Shiny is the sun. I know that's not his name.
I hate
Right.
that
I
he
know.
gave him the whole sun card. That's the one that, like, if I were to get a tattoo on me, I'd get the sun card. Or well, that's one of the tattoos I
Oh.
want. But I
That
would
one's
not
with the
get
moon.
that crab tattooed on me in the sun card.
You know who that is now?
Hey.
Madman.
who that is now.
I got to watch Sword in the Stone for the first time over
Aw.
Christmas. So we were talking about how like there's Disney princesses will always have like a really special place. Like the princess movies will always have a special place in my heart. But there's something to be said about the old school kind of non-Disney princess movies like Sword in the Stone. I mean, even the Black Cauldron.
I also got to watch Bedknobs and Broomsticks for the first time.
Oh, this has it. The book. Sorry, not
No,
to
go ahead.
cut you guys off. It also has Disney tarot spreads. Like, it's got the poisoned apple tarot spread, the diamond in the rough, Ursula's cauldron. That's cool.
I love that. That's really
I'll have to read
cute.
through
I love
this.
that.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
All right, now let's predict the future.
For
since we're
2024,
channeling
right?
2024, oh my gosh.
energy.
Crazy. We are already 10 days in. New moon tomorrow on 1/11. It's going to be a great day.
Ooh.
It is.
Yeah.
We've had some.
I know all of this, and y'all witchy bitches don't.
I haven't looked at
been on
my
Witch
watch.
Talk
I've
in a
been too
hot
busy
minute.
to even
Yeah.
look at my watch. My watch face has the moon phase on it, though. in the
I should
corner.
probably do something like that. But look at it. Like, I have a whole folder that is dedicated to witchy shit, and it is my least used folder.
Oh, sad day.
I know. I have like my co-star. I have Face Into the Moon. Like, I have a couple of like tarot apps on there. And one of the things I need to get back into is like getting into my spiritual, more spiritual stuff back into.
All right. So we're going to talk about some things that Disney has for sure said is happening. Some things that Disney has told us are blue sky. And I think we'll start out with the things that we polled our audience on, and then maybe talk about a few other things too. So our first question that we had for you guys as listeners, again, if you're not following us on Instagram, please do at BRB Doing Disney. First question was, what date do you think that Tiana's Bayou adventure will actually open? And Disney, I was more thinking for Disney World, just because that is our home park. But I know that there's two of them, and they started construction on Disney World before they started construction on Disneyland. So again, for me, these dates were like what I was thinking was Disney World. Disney says late 2024. So our answers from our audience is August 21st, October 15th, sometime in spring, September of 2024.
Spring?
Hey, that's what they
That's
said.
ambitious, and I wish if that happens, I
October
will be
1st,
so happy.
November 1st, October 12th, June 1st, August 5th, June 4th. Late spring. No, wait. Summer. No, wait. Late summer. No, wait.
Yes, that's
That one's pretty good, but my all-time favorite response to our question on Instagram comes from our bestie, JC. She said, July 5th. It's a lucky day because it's the day we met.
Oh,
JC coming in with the
Stop.
We
I'm
love
gonna cry.
you.
We love you.
Late 2024. I'm
2025.
I don't know.
I don't want to be a pessimist,
right?
but I think they're gonna pull out like Hatbox Ghost, right? Was it
I'm
a
so sorry.
single? A single?
So
A
Animatronic.
single animatronic
One single animatronic.
that was supposed to be. Wasn't he supposed to initially be there in like October, like Halloween, right?
He was
Yeah.
supposed to. I think he was supposed to be there when we went. He was supposed to be there for Mickey's Not So Scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
which
August
was
was-
And
August.
he came in what, December? The very beginning of December?
Yeah, because
maybe
he got
late
installed like
August?
right before.
Or late
We got
November?
there.
My prediction for Tiana's Bayou Adventure is going to be October 2nd, because October 2nd, 1992 is the original opening date of Splash Mountain.
Ooh.
And so my hope is
Somebody
that
did
Disney
some research.
does some homage.
Okay, now that makes
to
sense, and I
when
would
that
love
opens.
that.
We don't care as long as they say hello to Billy
Yeah.
when they open
They
the
have
first
to,
day.
yeah. That
So-
I really hope they make that happen, because that would be like a really good homage
And that, to me,
Splash Mountain.
that can be late
Yeah.
2024.
Yeah, I mean, that's
definitely.
the final quarter of the year, so I would say,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think it'll be before October, personally.
I don't think so either. And I don't think that they have any reason to
Because it's a
put
pretty bit. I mean, granted, like they've done a lot of work on from what you can see on the outside already. Like even the inside, just like
the water tower just went up at Disneyland.
oh yeah.
So, like they're scooting, that's for sure.
And I'm sure at land it's easy because it's just like a copy and paste. They're like, oh, this worked. It world.
Yeah, and
like,
they're just,
do
like,
the same thing.
yeah.
Make
Right.
two.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
basically going to be the same ride.
Yeah.
Hatbox Ghost was November 30th of 2023. So like
Basically
literally
December,
Like
basically.
basically. Yeah.
Yep.
What's your prediction, Cass, for Tiana's Bayou?
I sarcastically said 2025.
Yes.
But I agree with you guys. I think Disney Magic, and realistically, if they do it if they make a 2024 deadline for World, I think that they would push to get it done and open it on the 2nd of October, just to like,
Just a little homage.
yeah, just to kind of like pay that like
Little history.
a nod. I like, again, I don't want to be pessimistic, but there's a part of me that thinks that it might not make it in 2024. So I mean,
if you look at their track record, you're probably not wrong.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be hopeful and say sometime between October and December 2024. However, in the back of my head, I'm thinking like end of January 2025.
Oh, so you're thinking like when they closed it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then our next question for everyone, and a personal hope for me, is Rock and Roller Coaster gonna get a retheme?
Please, to whatever Disney gods I need to
Pray to.
Please, please, please. It's going to be such a long... They're saying they didn't even give us an end date on the refurb. It just says summer 2024. It closed this week? The 27th? When does it close?
Like
Like
give me one
soon.
second and I'll look
It's
for you.
closed until summer?
Yeah.
I thought it was just closed in summer.
No. It's going down.
2 days ago.
Yeah, it closed. The last ride
So
was
January 8th.
January 8th. And it's
Hold on. January 6th.
January 6th.
No, I lied. January 8th. You're right.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm looking at multiple dates and publishings and
Yeah.
yeah, January 8th it closed.
So it closed January 8th. And the last thing that I saw is that it is scheduled to be closed until summer of 2024, which
This says Disney has confirmed that the closure is a routine refurbishment and no changes will be made to the theme.
I call bullshit.
So
This is from www.magic.com, by the way.
Yeah, I call bullshit.
I
think that they're going to start working on a retheme, and I hope and pray, and I will, whatever I need to do to get a Goofy movie retheme.
I would
So-
love that.
We had 17 votes on our Instagram story
Okay.
total. 7 votes, so 41% said yes, and 10 votes, so 59% said no. And the only person who responded to me about what they thought the retheme was going to be was our friend Will. Shout out to Will. He said Muppets.
Oh, Will. I liked you.
Will was our friend, and now
Oh, you had so much going for you.
Yeah, I was so hopeful.
Sorry, buddy.
So hopeful.
I mean, that may not be what he wishes for. It could just be what he thinks is
Yeah,
gonna
that's
happen.
true. That's true.
True.
There's still hope. You can change your mind now.
Yeah, right.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
I wish,
As I like to say.
I wish that we could get Marvel, because the
I was
retheme
gonna
on
say,
Rockin'
yeah,
in
that's
Paris.
where my hot take was going, but I
Yeah.
don't think it's coming.
Well,
I
we
don't know what the
can't
rights
until-
are. Like, I don't know what the end date
It's
on those
soon.
rights is.
I keep hearing
Because
about it.
I think that's why they keep refurbing it and keep putting it off, because they're like, there's no point in making it something else
if we're planning on trying to make it, because
the
we've already
Problem.
like
The
Iron Man.
roller coaster
Yeah,
opened in 2022.
so that's
5 years
2027.
is 2027.
That's
That's
so
a good long time.
But it's also doesn't make sense to really do anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Will Zootopia, try again. Will the Zootopia show in Animal Kingdom actually open in 2024? Disney has said that they are replacing the It's a Bug's Life show in the Tree of Life with Zootopia. Do we think it's happening this year or nah?
Wait, that's confirmed?
I don't think it was actually confirmed.
That would be my question. If it's confirmed, I'm going to say no, that it won't be 2024. Because I feel like they're going to have to do some creative retheming with that, because that was it's a very specific show, and that theater was built very, like, specifically to accommodate that particular show with the bees and the. Well, no, thank you.
So this says that a Destination D23, they did announce that a new Zootopia-inspired experience was coming to Walt Disney World.
Okay, so then the rumor is that it's
Filled
in the
with humor
trailer.
and action, taking you to some different biomes than you see in the film and some you have yet to see. So, we had 18 votes on this one. 6 said yes and 12 said no. And I think everyone is right on this. I don't think it'll happen in 2024. My biggest complaint lately with Disney has been that they just take for fucking ever to get anything done.
Yeah, agreed.
Like Tron.
I was gonna say, unfortunately, I think the only thing that's coming to Animal Kingdom in 2024 is the closure of Dinoland, which I know is another question. We'll get to that. But
that is our next question.
But I don't think anything new is coming to Animal Kingdom legitimately in 2024. Maybe we'll see something confirmed officially.
That's
by
my other
Disney.
thing too, is like all of these things that Disney announced at Destination D23 were never actually confirmed. They were just blue skied.
Yeah.
And like, come on, Disney. Universal is nipping it. Like, Universal's coming for you. I actually just found out that the Walt Disney Production Company was not #1 for movies this past year for 2023. Universal edged them out.
They didn't. Well, they didn't put. What did they put out? What did Disney put out?
Exactly.
In 2023.
Wish, Elemental,
Guardians 3 was like
Guardians 3.
one of the big ones.
I'm trying to think of what else was on the list. Anyway, yeah. So
the fact that we can't remember more than 3 is
Right?
probably
It's
part of
really
that
rough.
reason.
yeah. Let's see. The
also,
Marvels,
Oh yeah.
Indiana Jones and
Which
the
I
Dial
heard
of
was good.
Destiny,
Oh
Haunted Mansion, The Little Mermaid. Whoops.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Haunted Mansion came out. At, like, the beginning
Guardians of
of
the Galaxy 3. Yep.
There weren't any.
Those are the really big
like,
ones.
A lot of like blockbusters though.
I
Like
still think, and I mean, I honestly, like this, like not really on topic, but kind of on topic. Movies just aren't the same as they like in general. Going to the movies is just it hasn't come back. It hasn't come back the way, like I think that everybody really had hoped it would after COVID. You know, we're 3 years out. And
Quantumania was another one too. I forgot. Yeah.
oh, that was.
Did we see that in theaters?
No.
Was that the very beginning of last year? It had to be. I think so.
Yeah, February 17th of 2023, Quantumania came out. No, we didn't go to the theaters to see that one because we didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah. Love you, Paul Rudd.
Yeah. So then, obviously, the next question was, is Dinoland Dino-DONE? We had a lot of
Please,
answers on this
yes.
one. Yes. Not until 2025. Dino demolished. Yep. God, I hope not.
Oh,
Oh,
Dinosaur fan till I die. Probably, sadly, yes. 1,000,000,000% yes. The one that made me laugh the most was no, they'll add Scratch/Ice Age ride instead.
that's funny.
Is Ice Age Disney?
No,
No,
I didn't think so.
that's why it made me laugh.
I was like, wait, hold on.
Nope. Yeah, honestly, I think we will see Dinoland. Wait, is Ice Age Disney?
Maybe they
It's on
bought
Disney
it.
Plus.
They could have bought the right. I don't know.
I mean,
it
if it
was
was-
definitely
That would be
DreamWorks.
hilarious.
Was
I would
it
1,000%
DreamWorks.
love it if Ice Age
Yeah,
was
that
part
would
of
be pretty
Dinoland.
funny.
I'm trying to find it and it's not telling me.
It's 20th Century Fox Blue Sky Studios, so technically, yes.
Yeah, and
it
Blue Sky
Disney.
is now no more.
Well, here's the thing: is honestly, in my opinion, Dinoland doesn't really fit Animal Kingdom. Like where Animal Kingdom's going, I feel like, and obviously it's outdated. We know it's outdated.
Where would you rather have Dinoland? Nowhere?
And
We're just done with
okay, it's most similar to Fantasyland, if anywhere. It's Fantasyland, but dinosaurs. I guess it makes sense. And I don't know. It's just outdated. I think it's gonna I think it's gonna go away this year.
I
do like
can't
the
tell you.
characters.
Oh, Jose, I can't tell you the last time I went into Dinoland, but I can. It was in December when we tried to find Chippendale. But before that, I can't tell you the last time we went into.
That was the first time I'd ever been into Dinoland.
And potentially the last. No, I'm just kidding.
We skip Animal Kingdom anyway, 98% of the time. But yeah, we always skip Dinoland, so I feel like it's not.
So does a lot of the world, which is why they
Yeah.
probably should.
Yep.
just
honestly
retheme
like.
Still haven't ridden dinosaur.
Technically, they wouldn't be able to do Zootopia for 5 years, like if they wanted to do the land, right?
The
Like,
ride.
The ride. Oh,
So-
they could do the land with different rides.
So the rights are, the way that the rights read is that Walt Disney World / Disneyland cannot take and recreate a ride that exists in a foreign park for 5 years after said ride opens.
Gotcha.
Is that because they're owned by? They're
Not
technically
Disney.
third parties.
I don't
Probably.
know if that's it's probably part of the deal that Disney made in like allowing them to
some kind of
own a Disney?
exclusivity? Yeah.
Yeah. I also, as we were talking about earlier with like the Marvel stuff, I don't know when the East Coast versus West Coast Marvel East of the Mississippi clause comes about.
Yeah.
If that came up sooner than where they could retheme Rockin' to Iron Man, like
Yeah.
they could retheme it to a different Marvel.
I was gonna say, here's the
Something.
thing, and I think this fits perfectly with Hollywood studios, and especially where like how Hollywood and like film has evolved over time. But I don't want to see it happen. I love Rockin', I love Tower, but it would make sense if eventually they made
No!
Tower into what's it
Mission
called?
Mission
Breakout.
Breakout.
Okay, which honestly
and then
slaps.
they
It's a
themed-
good one, but
But
I would
the
cry.
original
it would
Tower
be
of
good, but
Terror
it
is
is
the
so
best.
good. I know.
I
know,
think
but
that-
it would,
I think
but it
we
would
can
make
do-
sense to have that Marvel
It
portion of
would
Hollywood
make
studios.
sense, but also
they
fuck
could
that.
keep the
No.
main street like in Hollywood studios to be like that golden era of Hollywood to still have
The
that like
problem is, though,
representation.
That
But-
doesn't. That yeah. The problem is then like
and then they can have a whole Marvel show where you know what I mean.
So they're gonna
like,
replace
where-
Phantasmic.
No, I meant
Beauty
where
and the
like
Beast.
the whatever the Lightning McQueen shit is that they have right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they could do like something Marvel that I'm sure like more.
I also saw a thing that was hopeful about Rock and Roller Coaster being rethemed to Cars because
Yeah, I like
the Lightning
that.
McQueen driving school is right
Ciao.
there. Ciao.
which okay, I could get behind that. Just not Muppets, please. Thank you.
Yeah,
Fair. All right. Well, we'll keep just chugging along on all of these questions. How long do we believe that Luminous will last?
Really long time, I hope.
40 years.
This answer cracks me up. 2033 in time for Epcot's 50th.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that this show is going to be a 10-year show.
Oh, I wish.
Although it's really good. I love it. I love
I love it.
Luminous.
I do too.
I cried.
Oh yeah.
We all cried.
I
And that's
do
the thing
think
that is awesome about Luminous too. Like, sorry, Cass,
No,
not
go
to cut
ahead.
you off. I
No,
was
no,
saying
you're
like
good.
I think you saw a lot of that. Like, it wasn't just like you're crying at Disney fireworks. It was like afterwards, like you're watching it with people that like you love and you care about. Like, there were a lot of people like hugging afterwards and just like taking a moment with the people that they're with there. And that's like what it's about. Like the human experience and life and death and like the shit we literally all go through and that brings us together. I don't know. I really like it personally. And I know they're advertising whatever, like 40 years or something. I think that they're
40 years of what?
they literally, Disney said that Luminous is going to be the fireworks show in Epcot for the next 40 years.
Yeah,
Obviously
that was the
not.
whole.
Like,
Remember, we
that-
saw that thing with
Yeah.
the Dapper Danielle. That
Yeah.
the contract was 40 years.
Exactly.
I call bullshit.
Yeah, no,
Nothing-
I do too.
No show.
I think,
no
yeah,
show has been around
no,
that long.
exactly.
I
Like, you
mean,
wanna
the
argue with me
Festival
about
of
the Main Street
Fantasy
of-
has been.
Feels like
If you want to
forever.
argue with me about the Main Street Electrical Parade, cool. But like,
But that's
that
off
show
and
has
on.
Here's-
closed
yeah.
and reopened.
I think I have a feeling that the reason why they write it like that is basically so they can use
So they
it
have the
over and
rights
over
for the
and
next
over
For that
40
long.
again.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that because they could bring it back. I also think that they're gonna introduce drones at Epcot Not like soon,
I feel like
but
that
I
would be the
think
good
that's
one
what's going to be
do it
next.
with.
I don't think they're going to do another new fireworks show at Epcot next. I think whatever they do next, and however many years it is, will be
You just keep
drones.
re-asking the next questions. Because our next question was, do you think that drones will finally come to the U.S. parks in 2024? 6 votes said, hell yes. 14 votes said, I wish, but I don't think that they will.
Aw.
And I agree. I don't think
Yeah.
that they will bring them in 2024. Unfortunately, again, I think it's going to be a situation of freaking U.S. parks just dragging their feet and not giving us new stuff. Few other answers for Luminous: 3 years, 1 year, October 1st, 2025, January 10th, 2025. So I don't know. I hope that Luminous sticks around.
I would love to
I
little
do
while,
really like
yeah.
it.
I would love to see them build on Luminous.
Yeah.
It does feel rather incomplete. Like, and I would love to see them maybe add another song, or, you know, or maybe bring some more nostalgia into it and kind of come back. Because what we saw with Harmonious, it was Harmonious that had all of the Disney, right?
Yes.
So what we saw with that,
love
I liked the
Harmonious.
music
Thank
in
you
it.
very much. Yeah,
I like the
I
music in
loved
it.
the music.
Yeah.
I hated the show.
Yeah.
The soundtrack is beautiful.
Yeah,
no,
and
the
I
soundtrack
the
I
fucking
love.
the tacos and the Stargate, like I
But
can't.
tell me why you put in a show that you can only view well from 2 angles,
yeah.
and one of those angles you
is
can't even get
backward.
to as the general public.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so
Like,
dumb.
That's kind of bullshit on Disney's part
Yeah,
for not treating it correctly.
yeah, exactly. I mean, if you go back to oh gosh, what was the original one with
Is it Illumination?
Yes.
Is that what you're talking
I
about?
loved
Yeah.
Illuminations with
Yeah.
the globe that opened up.
Illumination.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, like visible from all parts of the park.
Yeah.
And like really realistically, you had a good view from all points of the park.
That's what makes sense in Epcot. You have a lagoon,
It's
a
circle.
giant lagoon in the center of the park.
Apparently, the cost of Illuminations was $25,000 per show.
I'm not surprised. I saw something that
Not me Googling it because it closed September 30th of 2019.
I want to know how much the shows they're doing now cost.
I thought I saw something that Happily Ever After was an exorbitant amount, like a lot.
Have we talked about on the podcast how Disney is the number, like, besides the military, the next larger purchaser of explosives in the world?
I'm not surprised.
I'm not
because
even
of
surprised.
Firework, obviously.
Not
Yeah.
surprised in the slightest.
All right, so we don't have any more polls from our audience until we're wrapping up the end of this show. But since we started polling everyone, actually yesterday it was announced that Country Bear Jamboree is closing at Magic Kingdom on January 27th. And
Officially
closing. What are y'all's predictions for reopening date? 'Cause Disney has not announced that.
It says 2024 though, right?
It does say 2024.
Yeah.
It does.
I honestly think that it's gonna be a pretty quick turnover.
Yeah.
I think you said the 27th.
It closes January 27th.
I think it will be open by summer. I think
That's
it'll
what
be
I was
reopened
thinking.
by summer. I don't think, because they've already been in the
Because it's all the same animatronics, right? Like, granted, well, there are some that are cosmetically different, but like,
No, I believe they're actually replacing all of the animatronics
Oh,
because that was
really?
the problem with Country Bear Jamboree is those animatronics are so,
we're so old. Yeah.
old.
Yeah, they haven't gotten.
And so they constantly
they're
have
like
to
some of the
refurb
originals, aren't they? Still, and
They
still
are.
got
Yeah.
Country Bear
hydraulics.
Jamboree opened October 1st, 1971 with the park.
So, October 1st? Are
That
they
was
trying
gonna
to
be
make it a
my-
big day? Are
I
they
would
trying to
hope
make it
so.
a big MK day?
I would hope so.
Because that would make sense.
I mean,
I would
yeah.
hate to be there. I would hate to be working that day.
Yeah,
If so, oh god.
poor cast members with all of these closures and rethemes, and I can't imagine. God bless you guys.
You are the magic.
You are the magic.
are.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
enduring the Karens and the Kyles and the weirdos like us, but we love you and we'll never yell at you, I promise. No, I mean, I think so, but that's a really long time, and people like the Country Bears. So, and we've already seen them recording new stuff for it. Like that's like we've gotten behind the scenes and like clips of that already. So I think it's going to be sooner. It would be really cute for them. I think what I think will happen is that they will open it for the summer, because they're gonna have to have something to like buffer with Tiana, and if we start opening things up so close together, like that's gonna cause some real crazy shit. I think they'll do it in the summer, and then I think that they will do like some like magical rededication on the 1st of October.
I really hope that with this new, like, if they are indeed putting in new animatronics and like making it easier to reprogram and such, I hope it gets a holiday overlay
Yeah.
for Christmas. I hate Christmas music. You all know that, but like, I would love
wanna
to see
Romeo
them.
McGraw and his like rockabilly Christmas outfit.
So I just went in and found a few other things that are happening in 2024 from Disney, unless you guys have anything else that you've like heard that's happening that you want to talk about. So, Star Tours is allegedly getting more stories and characters in 2024.
Including one with Ahsoka.
In California, Hollywood Studios, and Disneyland Paris. But no dates, again, confirmed for that. Pixar Fest is happening at Disneyland for the first time. The Pixar Place Hotel is opening in 2024 at Disneyland. Phantasmic is actually coming back to Disneyland.
May 24th.
Rest in peace, Murphy, on May 24th. Yes.
Murphy.
God, I fucking hope that Communicore Plaza and Communicore Hall finally fucking open at Epcot.
Yeah.
Because those were supposed to be open, I don't know, for the 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
Come on, Disney.
Oh,
Well, and when we were there in December, they were supposed to have been open in December. Like they pushed it back to December, and then like right before they got there, they announced that it was going to be until 2025.
Exactly.
Or 2024, sorry.
The reimagined Little Mermaid show is coming back to Hollywood Studios.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I'm really excited for that.
I love that artist rendering. I hope that it looks like that.
I want that as a print.
The one thing that has already happened in 2024 is all-day park hopping, the dining plan, and good-to-go dates for annual pass holders, which is amazing. Some of these things we've already talked about.
The Disney Treasure set sale.
Yes, the Disney Treasure does.
Doesn't the Polynesian, the like DVC tower, doesn't that open next year? The one that they're building
this year, 2024.
This year, whatever. Yeah, I think it does. I don't know.
I am not seeing that on this list, but that doesn't mean it's not happening.
Yeah.
The Lookout Key in the Bahamas for the Disney Cruise Line is opening.
Fantasy Springs at Disney Sea, which, oh my gosh, I want to go so
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
The Disneyland Hotel at Disneyland Paris is reopening on January 25th. They're doing a Pixar Day at Sea and a Marvel Day at Sea now on a couple of the ships, including the Fantasy and the Dream.
They've done those for a little while.
Ooh, the Story Living by Disney will welcome its first home buyers in the Cotino community in Rancho Mirage, California in 2024.
Home buyers, does that mean they're actually going to get their house like in 2024? Like, or are they just purchasing the rights to build?
It says will welcome its first home buyers at the community.
Okay.
So,
how does it feel to be living my dream?
Yeah, right?
No, that's
I know,
Golden
right?
Oak, but
the cabins at Fort Wilderness are supposed to open this summer. They're building a new DVC lounge at Walt Disney World.
Something I'm actually pretty excited about, being like, and it like makes my gamer heart really happy, is that they are gonna do the new open world Star Wars game is gonna come out in 2024.
Ooh,
so
that'll be cool.
I'm pretty excited because this says the game lets you explore distinct planets across the galaxy, both iconic and new. You can risk it all as Kay Vess, an emerging scoundrel seeking freedom and the means to start a new life along with her companion Nix. If you're willing to take the risk, the galaxy is full of opportunity, and you can see more about that on StarWars.com.
The problem is you give me something like that and like a VR headset, and I'm gone.
Yeah, right?
Forever.
Yeah.
You'll never see me again. Nira lives in Star Wars inside of her Star Wars game now.
Yep.
I'm actually really excited about it. I've seen some stuff on it and it looks beautiful. Yeah.
The last big thing that's happening this year too. I don't know if it's the last, but the last on this particular list and probably one of our lasts that's actually happening is the D23 event. So my big hope is that Disney actually announces things that are actually happening and that are not just blue sky and not just concepts and not just ideas. My big hope is that they start giving us something concrete to start looking forward to.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, real talk for a second. Like, this is something that we've discussed like outside of the podcast a lot, is Disney is gonna have to start like really stepping up their game when it comes, Disney World in particular, like the American parks are really gonna have to start stepping up their games. We've got all of the stuff that's opening up in Tokyo Disney Sea, new stuff in Paris. There's stuff coming in Shanghai. Like,
but again, those aren't actually owned by Disney.
Yeah, realistically though, like they are, like they're kind of putting the American parks to shame. And then on top of that, now you have Universal literally right down the road from Disney World putting in a whole new park. They just started building that. We're already seeing structures going in. We're already seeing like
the Elder one went up this week.
Like,
it's beautiful.
Whole roller coasters are almost complete already. It's set to open in summer of 2025. That's a year from now.
Yeah.
They are building a whole park in what? When did they announce Epic Universe? 2020?
August of 2019.
2019. So in less than 6 years. So we're going to say 5. They're building a whole nother park.
It took 5 years for Disney to finish Tron that already existed somewhere else.
Yeah.
To finish it. That was on top of the fact that it already existed.
You literally copy and paste.
And we had already waited the 5 years that it needed to.
Mm-hmm.
So Tron has existed for 10 years at this point. Meanwhile, Universal is building a whole other park in the time it took Disney to build one ride. And in the time that it's taken, in a shorter amount of time than it's taken them to like update Epcot. So they're really going to have to start all of these blue sky things, all of these rumors, all these things that we're hearing in the background of like, oh, they've always wanted to have a villain's land that's going to be at the end of, or that's going to expand out past like where the canoes are in that stuff behind there, or a new Zootopia area, or Encanto. All of these things that we keep hearing, they're going to have to start. They're going to have to do something.
I'm just going to put this out there. Construction was delayed on Epic Universe between 2019. Construction resumed January 27th of 2020.
That's what I thought. I was going to say 2023.
Then, well, just a skosh over 3 years to build a whole new park.
And that's on top of the fact that they already have 2.
Yeah.
Like, and thriving theme parks, because Universal is doing well. Like, they're not in trouble.
Technically, it's the 4th one if you include Volcano Bay. Like, if you're counting
the water
park as a park.
But Disney's going to have to start doing something.
Yeah.
Because that's going to pull a lot. I know that I'm really excited. We haven't been to Universal Orlando since 2020. So we haven't gotten to ride Velocicoaster. I've never been to Halloween Horror Nights, and I really, really, really want to go. Not gonna lie, 2025, like, maybe a Universal year for me. Like, and I like, that's not to say that Disney doesn't still have my heart, but it's gotta have to do something to like keep me continuing to come back.
So what are your guys' hopes that Disney does in 2024? And I mean, like, maybe not things that they've already announced, but
I hope that, and realistically, this is something that they could do really easily. So please do it. Bring Ahsoka and Hera and Chopper to Hollywood Studios Galaxy's Edge.
you just want the character.
Yeah, the characters that they already
Yeah.
have at Land. And the BD-1
Yeah.
droids. I want them to make those regular.
Yeah.
everywhere. Those are cute.
At both parks.
Yeah. And more, I hope we start seeing more little things like that. Like, what was his name? The talking Christmas tree at Springs that they did? Doug. And like the talking,
Doug,
the
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 Douglas
magic
fir.
trash
Doug, the
cans and
Douglas-
like stuff like that. I feel like we're starting to see more of again.
Yeah. Which is really
So I hope
nice.
they continue that because it's small stuff like that that like makes it even more magical.
Yeah, I agree. I would really, I know we kind of harped on this, but I would really like to see a new parade, a new day parade,
Mhm. Yeah.
or the Main Street electrical parade come back, even for a limited time. But realistically, I would like to see what I want to see. Honestly, I want to see Magic Happens at Disney World.
Yeah.
I want to see that come over. I think it's doing really well at Land, and I think that it would do really well at World, and I would love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't get to see. Oh yeah, you will.
No.
No, it won't be back yet.
I'm doing California Adventure only.
Oh, that
Yeah.
day
I decided not to pay the extra $70
for Park Hopper.
to also do Land. Yeah. Well, mainly because so much is closed right now. Splash and Haunted Mansion are both closed.
But isn't Galaxy's Edge in Land?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm not doing Galaxy's Edge.
Who are you?
I know.
For those of you that don't know what's happening, Shaniera's going to California this
The
weekend.
look that Cass is giving me right now. Okay, hear me
Does
out.
not compute.
It's because I haven't done California Adventure since like 2016. So I haven't done Mission Breakout or Incredicoaster. I've
You
done
get to go to
like,
San
Cars
Francisco.
Land. Yeah, I haven't done San Francisco. So there's a lot new in California, and there's so much closed in Land right now that I was like, I want to, but it wasn't worth the extra $70 to me when the annual pass does not work on the other coast,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I would have loved for you to see Merlin.
I would have too. Not too late to add on the
I was about to
option.
say, I mean, you could maybe do it at the gate.
It's just like
They will always take more money from
it's
you.
like
Yeah.
$250 total with that.
I mean, but
For
when,
one
For
day.
one day.
That's insane.
200, and that's not including
but
food,
when are you going
drinks,
back?
But
when are you going back?
I don't know, whenever we go at some point.
Yeah,
It,
we don't have any plans to go to the West
trying to
Coast.
save
in a
money.
really long time.
I feel like if you want Shaniera to go, you pay the $70 for her to get a Park Hopper ticket.
It's also a holiday. So I feel like Land is going to be more crowded than California Adventure, but they'll probably both be crowded as hell. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll maneuver as a single rider.
Oh, is it MLK? Oh, because it's
Yep.
Monday. Wait, what? You come back Monday?
And it's on Sunday is the day I'm going.
Oh, it's
But
a
it's a
holiday,
holiday
weekend.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But pass holders, I think, are blocked out. Key holders, I think. Some of them.
I
That
don't
was a
know.
whole nother discussion because they got real pissed because I think when they reopened the keys, they had the restrictions and reservation systems were closer to what they are at Disney World, and so the key holders were like freaking out about it. I was like, sorry about it. So, what about you?
My hope for 2024 is that, very specifically, Magic Kingdom gets some better food options.
Yes, please.
Oh, the
You
tavern.
were-
Yeah, the Pirate
We
Tavern.
forgot about
Oh,
about the
yeah.
pirate tavern.
I really hope that happens this year.
I don't think it's going to happen in 2024.
I hope it happens in
TJ.
general. Just, I hope it happens.
Oh, I hope it
Calling-
happens too, but
calling Captain Teague,
Yes.
since you
you
are
have some
the
pull
pirate.
at Disney, right?
You I
Right.
was like, you have your finger on the pulse of the pirate stuff that happens at Disney. Is it a thing? Is this happening? Is it just a rumor? Please let us know. Also, I'm probably
Yes.
going to message you after this because I want to know.
When it
So-
opens, we're going to get drinks at Pirate Tavern.
In pirate
And-
gear.
well,
I
of
was
course,
gonna say,
that's
when it
a
opens, we're
given.
dressing as pirates. Are you kidding?
That's a
yeah.
given.
But anyway, Magic Kingdom is the worst for food options for us specifically, but like just in general. So I just really hope that they revamp, that they bring some things like if they had options like Satuli Canteen and not specifically Ronto Roasters, but like Ronto Roasters, Docking Bay 7, like food options like that.
I feel like, yeah,
I feel like a more quick service is necessary that isn't fucking Cosmic Rays like we have talked about. And I want them to get some better food. Like I don't just want a hot dog or a corn dog or spring rolls. Like I want better food. So
yeah, and
that's
also,
my hope, is that Magic Kingdom gets better food in 2024.
But like, here's the thing, like if they want to keep it like theme park food, they can make that better. Like you can still be like on brand and like the vintage style type traditional theme park, like a corn dog and quick service, and still offer better options.
They actually have pretty decent food at Tortuga Tavern. They're just never fucking open.
True. And like, update the like stuff that is, because Pinocchio, is it Pinocchio
Village House? Yeah.
Village House? Yikes. Fucking yikes.
Yeah.
It was bad.
So we're going to wrap this episode up and leave you guys with the 2024 wishes from our Instagram friends that responded to our poll. I'm going to read all of their usernames too. Y'all go follow them because they're awesome. There was one answer that shall not be read because it is actually coming true in 2024. But that announcement is not ready to be made yet.
Pending.
So,
TBA.
I'm not going to read that one, but we love you guys. Thank you so much for answering. Again, if you don't already follow us on BRB Doing Disney on Instagram, please go and do so. Our friends over at Cast Candid, who obviously we shout out all the time and we love, their wish for 2024 for Disney is Spaceship Earth will finally close and get the refurbishment that it was supposed to get 3+ years ago. Yes, I hope so.
That'd be nice.
I hope so. I hope
need
so.
it.
Das Pass Dad said Disney stock skyrockets. I hope so too, for anyone who has purchased Disney stock.
Yeah.
I hope that goes through the roof. Our friend Fit Mrs. Megan, shout out to her. We love her. They announced that they are expanding and including Villains Land.
Yeah.
That whole beyond Big Thunder Mountain, like we were talking about earlier. Hopefully that comes to fruition. It comes true and not just blue sky anymore. And then Maddie Cat 13 said, I hope the new Little Mermaid show opens at Disney Hollywood Studios. I really hope so too. I know they've said that it will, but again, like we talked about with all of the things that they say will happen and then don't in a timely manner. I really hope all of that happens as well too.
Me
so
too.
Thanks y'all for replying to our polls and being part of this episode with us. If you want more episodes like this, let us know. Because we have all the questions and we love all the input from everyone. But it was fun to get some feedback and see everyone's answers and kind of what everyone is looking forward to and hoping for 2024. But
yeah,
I think as our card poll said, it's going to be a good year.
Magic.
Yeah.
A magic year.
Inspiration, like creativity. Yeah. And then couple of quick announcements. We've got some really cool stuff coming down the pipe for the podcast. We have a couple of guests lined up. Do we announce them since we've got them technically on the schedules, or do we?
I mean, we absolutely can.
Do we leave it a surprise? Do we announce it?
I mean, we only have 2 technically scheduled, but we're speaking with several more.
Several.
Obviously the episode that everyone has been waiting for and demanding, all 10 of their followers, as they like to say. I like how they try to say that they only have 10 followers when 3 of them, or 10 listeners when 3 of them are sitting in this room.
Right.
And 3 of them are them.
Right.
So the Cast Candids X BRB Doing Disney episode is finally happening.
Wreaking havoc. And making magic.
And making magic. We have set a date for that, and so we're very, very excited just to hang out and get drunk with our friends.
We literally said
I can't
several
imagine.
hours.
It's not going to be an in-person hang, unfortunately. We will be hanging virtually. But it should be really, really fun. So
Yeah,
we
yeah,
are
it'll be
excited
really
for that
fun.
one.
And we officially have someone I'm really, really excited, who's kind of become a like cool internet friend for me, Mr. Unofficial. Go check him out, Mason. I am so excited to have you. I can't wait to talk all things Haunted Mansion and Grim with you. He has an amazing podcast that if you guys haven't listened to, it's called Grim. It is a haunted mansion adjacent kind of radio play dramatic podcast, y'all. It is so good. It is 3 main episodes, and they just did a holiday episode. So good. Go check it out. Go check him out on all of the socials. He's awesome. We will have him on the podcast in February. So we also are talking with oh gosh, her name's Maddie, right? What's her social stuff?
The Planning Pink podcast.
We are talking with her. She actually reached out to us about collaborating. We're just trying to set down a date with her. Super excited to get to chat with you too, Maddie. And then the next couple of podcast episodes for us are going to be kind of how we plan Disney trips. We're going to dive into some tips and things like that. So I'm really excited for those episodes and get those recorded. And keep an eye out on the Patreon too. And in the next couple of weeks, we will be we're going to be revamping that just a little bit, but we're also going to be running a really cool promo as soon as we can figure out logistically how to do that, which I'm really excited about too. So just a little bit of housekeeping stuff there. But other than that, I think it's about time. We wish Shan a safe trip. Happy travels to California. Super jelly that you get to go to the Marvel's Avengers campus and go say hi to Loki and everything like that. It was just
I'll try to FaceTime you guys.
Last time we were there, it was just a very baby thing, and it didn't really exist for us yet. They just had the little like museum type thing, and Spidey came out, but they did not have what they have now. So super excited. Safe travels. We will miss you.
I'll report back.
Yeah.
I'll miss you guys too.
It's a short trip.
In spirit.
Yes. Again, Happy New Year. Happy 2024. Here's to more in 2024. More magic, more love, more everything. And until next time, keep dreaming and keep believing, besties. This is BRB Doing Disney. I'm Cass.
I'm Shanira.
I'm Megan.
And you are the magic. It was really good. I really liked all that. I really liked the artful.
Yeah, that was.
Also, fuck the Muppets! Stop making Muppets happen. They're not gonna happen. BRB Doing Disney is an original podcast produced by the hosts. Additional support provided by our friends and family who we love very much. We're so grateful for you guys. Original logo created by JG Designs. Intro and outro song called Winner by Max KO Music was remixed by myself for the purpose of this podcast. BRB Doing Disney is not affiliated with Disney or its IPs, and the opinions expressed herein do not reflect that of the company or its employees.